William Torrey Harris, 1835 to 1909, a towering figure in the history of American education and philosophy, believed in the transformative power of education and ideas. His efforts to reform public education, his application of philosophical principles to practical life, and his advocacy for lifelong learning offer a treasure trove of lessons relevant to both individuals and society. Below is an in-depth exploration of 10 life lessons derived from his teachings. Each lesson reflects his profound impact on education and thought. 1. Education as the foundation of democracy. Harris firmly believed that democracy thrives when its citizens are educated. In his view, education equips individuals with the ability to think critically, discern truth, and make decisions that benefit both themselves and the broader society. His leadership as U.S. Commissioner of Education was rooted in the conviction that public education must not only teach basic literacy and numeracy but also instill civic virtues. Lesson: a democratic society depends on citizens who are informed, capable of critical thought, and aware of their rights and responsibilities. Harris's reforms emphasized teaching history, civics, and ethics in schools, aiming to cultivate a sense of shared purpose and commitment to the common good. Today, his insights remind us to advocate for an education system that prioritizes the development of informed, engaged citizens. Modern applications of this lesson include promoting media literacy to combat misinformation, integrating civic education into school curricula, and encouraging active participation in democratic processes like voting and public debates. 2. The importance of lifelong learning. Harris's life was a testament to his belief in lifelong learning. Beyond his formal education, he immersed himself in philosophy, particularly the works of Hegel and other German idealists, continually expanding his understanding of the world. He argued that learning does not end in the classroom but is an ongoing process that fuels personal and societal evolution. Lesson: lifelong learning allows individuals to adapt to change, refine their perspectives, and grow intellectually and morally. Harris's emphasis on lifelong education resonates today in the context of rapid technological advances and evolving job markets. Pursue continuous self-improvement by reading widely, exploring new disciplines, and seeking out opportunities for growth. Encourage educational programs that cater to adult learners, providing tools and resources for skill enhancement and personal development. The spirit of lifelong learning also extends to fostering curiosity and resilience, helping individuals embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. 3. Bridging philosophy and practice. Harris's dedication to German idealism, particularly Hegel's philosophy, shaped his approach to education. He believed that philosophical concepts, such as the dialectical process, could be applied to teaching, curriculum design, and even administrative policies. His work demonstrates how abstract principles can inform practical decision-making. Lesson: philosophy should not be confined to academia. It provides a framework for understanding life and guiding actions. Harris's ability to merge philosophy with practice teaches us to approach problems systematically and holistically. For example, educators can draw on philosophical insights to create curricula that balance intellectual, emotional, and moral development. Leaders in any field can apply ethical principles and systemic thinking to address challenges effectively. Harris's approach invites us to view philosophy not as abstract theory but as a vital tool for navigating complex realities. 4. The role of art in education. Harris championed the integration of art and aesthetics into the educational process, believing that exposure to beauty was as important as intellectual training. He argued that art nurtures creativity, fosters empathy, and enhances emotional intelligence. Through art, students learn to see the world with greater depth and appreciation. Lesson: art education is not merely an extracurricular activity, it is a cornerstone of holistic development. Harris's advocacy highlights the role of art in building well-rounded individuals. In schools, art programs should encourage students to express themselves, think creatively, and appreciate diverse perspectives. Beyond formal education, society should promote access to art through museums, public spaces, and digital platforms. Harris's insights remind us that art is a universal language that connects people, transcending cultural and social barriers. 5. Cultivating moral and ethical values. For Harris, education was inseparable from moral development. He believed schools should teach students virtues such as honesty, responsibility, and respect. His vision was not limited to academic achievement but included shaping individuals who contribute positively to society. Lesson: in a world where ethical dilemmas are increasingly complex, moral education is more crucial than ever. Schools should foster environments where students can discuss and reflect on ethical questions, encouraging critical thinking about right and wrong. Families and communities should reinforce these values, creating a culture of integrity and empathy. Harris's approach underscores the need to cultivate not only smart but also good citizens, capable of making ethical choices in their personal and professional lives. 6. The necessity of systematic thinking. Inspired by Hegel, Harris believed in the power of systematic thinking to address life's complexities. He applied this principle to education, advocating for a structured curriculum that allowed students to grasp the interconnectedness of knowledge. Lesson: systematic thinking enables individuals to analyze problems comprehensively and develop coherent solutions. Harris's insights are especially relevant in today's multidisciplinary world. Encourage students to see connections between subjects, such as how history informs science or how literature reflects philosophy. Professionals can use systematic approaches to innovate, solve problems, and navigate uncertainty in their fields. By emphasizing interconnectedness, Harris's philosophy helps us approach challenges with clarity and purpose. 7. Balancing individualism and collectivism. Harris recognized the delicate balance between nurturing individual potential and fostering a sense of community. He believed that education should empower individuals to achieve their goals while instilling a commitment to collective progress. Lesson: this balance is vital in today's society, where individualism often overshadows communal values. Harris's vision reminds us to celebrate individuality while encouraging teamwork and collaboration. Advocate for policies that promote personal freedom without neglecting social responsibilities, such as environmental stewardship and social justice. Harris's teachings inspire us to harmonize personal ambition with a sense of shared humanity. 8. Embracing technological progress in education. Harris lived during a period of rapid industrialization and saw technology as a tool to enhance education. He believed schools should prepare students for the demands of a changing world by incorporating modern methods and tools into the learning process. Lesson: technology in education is no longer optional, it is essential. Harris's forward-thinking approach encourages us to integrate technology thoughtfully into curricula, using it to complement rather than replace traditional teaching methods. Teach students digital literacy, equipping them to navigate the complexities of the information age responsibly. Harris's vision highlights the need for an adaptive education system that evolves with societal changes. 9. The teacher as a moral and intellectual guide. Harris viewed teachers as more than instructors, they were role models shaping the minds and characters of future generations. He emphasized the importance of teachers embodying the virtues they sought to instill in students. Lesson: Teachers' influence extends far beyond the classroom. Harris's perspective calls for professional development programs that empower educators to inspire and guide students effectively. Recognizing and supporting teachers as key contributors to societal progress. By valuing teachers, we honor Harris's belief in their pivotal role in shaping the future. 10. Education as a means of social equity. Harris saw public education as a tool to bridge social divides and create equal opportunities. He believed that access to quality education could empower individuals to transcend systemic barriers. Lesson: in the 21st century, education remains the most powerful tool for achieving social equity. Harris's legacy inspires us to advocate for policies that ensure equal access to quality education for all, regardless of socioeconomic background. Address systemic inequities in education, such as funding disparities and digital divides. Harris's vision reminds us that education is not just a right but a catalyst for justice and equality. Conclusion: a visionary for all time. William Torrey Harris's life lessons reflect his unwavering belief in the transformative power of education and ideas. His integration of philosophy into education, his advocacy for moral and aesthetic development, and his commitment to equity offer timeless guidance for individuals and society. By embracing Harris's principles, we can build a future where education is a beacon of hope, a driver of progress, and a foundation for a more just and enlightened world.